Hello my fellow Rome 2 players, Zaript here with the second recording of Beta Flash tournament number 76. And this is SPQR, sorry guys, sorry, it's not SPQR, it's Prince, not Prussian Prince but a Prince from clan HC, and he will play against Al-Shaddah, who took Parthia, and Prince, as you can see, picked Rome. And what I was discussing on stream is the same thing that came to my mind when I was looking at this army in a lobby. And this army consists of 6 Triarii, 5 auxiliary Syrian archers, general bodyguard, 2 Soci Equites, and I think, no, 3 Soci Equites and 2 Soci Equites extraordinary. And the problem I see with this army, there is Hastati as well, is the fact that it mostly consists of Triarii, and here we got the problem. I'm not sure if it really will cause Rome troubles, but there is army of 5 Parthian swordsmen, so fairly heavy on swords, no skirmishes whatsoever. Elephants, one camel cataphracts, 1 Eastern, 1 Noble Blood, 1 Eastern, 1 Royal, and another Noble Blood cavalry. Pure Rush goes expecting Rome to go heavy on Triarii, because Triarii are just so good against Parthia, and this could be problematic. If Al-Shaddah plays it right, if he rushes frontally, if he connects his infantry frontally, like, Prince will have all his Triarii in a fight with Parthian swordsmen. Triarii may even win eventually, I don't know. I'm not that good at judging engagements in this game yet. But even if Triarii will win, it will be enough for cavalry of Parthia to finish the deal behind the lines. So I'm interested to see how it goes, but in my honest opinion, maybe frontal charge of this cavalry is the best approach Prince can take. He may want to get his Soci Equites extraordinary against Al-Shaddah Parthian swordsman, so that later Triarii will work on cataphracts instead of Parthian swordsmen. But that's just my opinion. I'm not sure how exactly it works in this game, not too confident. So I wouldn't match Roman cavalry against Parthian cavalry for sure, especially when there is elephants. So cataphracts coming, frontal charge. Triarii, I wonder why Triarii decided to move. This is actually ultra unit size, interesting. And cataphracts just try to pull through but get stuck. Yeah, they're not proceeding. I don't think Al-Shaddah actually proceeding properly this time. He got too close, now his general getting caught. His Parthian swordsman not getting... Okay, now we see some sort of a decent charge. Cavalry dying, but I think he might have paid a bit too big of a price already. Yeah, we will need this to see how much forces units kill, but we can also see these camel cataphracts sneaking in, catching general, killing 1 archers already. He actually just gets through general. But at the same time we can see that Triarii so far in a good shape. Yeah, but a lot will depend on these elephants for sure for Parthia. And they stuck, they're not pulling through enough, but now, yeah, you see this Triarii. 20 elephants. I have a feeling that there is no attack order for Triarii on these elephants yet, because they're not dying fast enough. I think Prince told me before this game that there is new stat in a game, length of spear, and Triarii have long spears, which makes them more effective against elephants, which now finally start dying. This is interesting. So I would say that Prince won this if it wasn't death of these archers. all archers out of the game. Parthia swordsman in a good shape, so now this swordsman will pin down 2 area, some rear charges, and it's done. Like, I think Prince will actually lose. And unfortunately for Prince, it went more or less like I told in the beginning. It was a bit messy and for Al-Shaddah, but in the end it goes like Prince doesn't have a good answer for Parthian swordsman. He did deal with elephants, he did deal with them properly, but he lost all his cavalry in a cavalry battle because he tried to match his cavalry against Parthian cavalry, which, as we can see, wasn't the best idea. And there were no proper answer to Parthian swordsman. The answer Rome had was skirmishes, but there were only 6 triarii, and considering cavalry superiority of Parthia, protecting the Syrian archers when Parthian swordsmen assault you frontally is just impossible. Good example of frontal threat and flanking mobile forces. Very small army, but very effective against this specific composition. Too many triarii, not enough morale aura units, and cavalry thrown against superior cavalry. And in the end, look, 5 auxiliary Syrian archers, not too cheap, not too cheap. 5 of them completely destroyed, and they couldn't even fire at these elephants. And elephants in the end killing the full unit of triarii. Maybe not cost effective, but considering thrown away archers, awful for Prince, awful. But this is a case where I would say it's a build. You can really see the mind games in builds. Like Parthia took the build pretty much expecting such a Rome answer. Like something that I had in mind when I casted previous game of SPQR against Jonasny. Something that naturally comes to mind, because how otherwise you gonna deal with Rome? And this build probably explains why Jonasny took much more balanced build than Prince here. There were some Evocati legendaries, or legendary cohorts, sorry, and much less cavalry. Well, interesting game. I like the fact that we've seen 2 same matchups that played differently. Some food for thoughts. Well, thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next game very soon.